Not so much. Okay, so. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Sketchy Lounge. I said that wrong.
It's all good,
I'm here with my homie Daniel Vanvors. He does comedy here in the Imperial Valley at some stand-up events.
I've done it 3 times, and honestly, the last time I did it was the most comfortable I felt. Because the first one was at a bowling alley, and it was pretty much like a lot of comics hate when you say this. It's like, oh, my friends say I'm funny. What are some of the tricks to get into comedy? Like, for some reason, they hate that, and I wish I knew why. Because, I mean, that's kind of like your start, right? You would think, like, if someone says you're funny, that's going to, like, convince you to try at least go pursuing comedy. You know what I mean?
Well, most of the time, that's all it takes. You know, like, sometimes you just got to jump up on there. And you are funny. I mean, I'm not going to say it's like a bunch of homies saying, hey, you're funny. Like, just go. And no, you're pretty good. I mean, sometimes the crowds are rough, but I think that's just here in the Valley.
Yeah, and see, like, a lot of the times, like, not to rag on people, but, like, it's more Mexican-based. Like, if you're trying to, like, if you don't sound exactly like, but kind of similar to, like, George Lopez or, like, Carlos Mencia, Fluffy, like, the Hispanic comedians, you're going to get a lot of laughs. You know what I mean? You're playing to your crowd. With me, I don't want to do that. I'm a fucking drunk delinquent. So I want to make dick jokes and jokes about me shitting myself. And people aren't going to laugh at that here. They're just going to be like, ugh, fool, that's nasty way. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that shit's pretty funny to me. By the way, speaking of your dick and stuff, you do a lot of Instagram.
Shit.
Dick. No, but you do a lot of stuff on Instagram and Facebook. Like, you show your ass on your Instagram story.
Yeah.
That shit's hella funny. No homo. Like, it's just funny seeing, I'm going through my Instagram stories and you're right there laying on your back with your ass. And I, like, had to do it. And I'm like,
dude, that's the best thing, though. It's just, like, it's me making fun of, like, people that thinking they're funny. And it's just me making fun of it. Because there's that one filter on Instagram, the stories, and it kind of like fades in like a sitcom, and it has like the blue ring. It's like dun 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 dun, and then like it's just them
right.
smiling all cheesy or something. And with me, I thought it'd be funny just to show my ass, like just because no one's doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
it's gonna catch you off guard and just be like, why would you show your ass on fucking Instagram? Because I want to. Well, motherfucker.
And that's also a good platform for your comedy. I mean, Instagram you
True.
get to a wider audience. Yeah, I was talking about you doing stand-up in the Valley, and yeah, it's a small percentage of a certain type of audience when it comes to certain comedies. But, I mean, you're going the right direction with it and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like with Instagram too, like I did like a little bit of like makeshift cooking show. Dude, and I was actually stoked about that. Like I was like impersonating. There was like this black lady, Sweet Auntie Fee or something like that.
I have no idea who that is.
She was like the sweet treats for the kids, and it was just her like cussing out her nephew or something. He was the cameraman. She's like, you just need to put the shit in there and da 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 da, you know, and then just started ragging on him. Look, motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck you up. You keep talking shit. And like, it was funny as shit.
Oh shit! I think I know what you're talking about. It's a lady that's like cooking, I think chitlins in one of the episodes or something. No, I don't. It's a black lady, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she's fucking funny.
Yeah, dude.
I remember seeing one.
She ended up passing away, I think.
Oh no way! I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was like a while ago though. But yeah, and so I tried emulating that with my sister, and it was like me making my salsa because every time there's like a house party or something like that, like or a barbecue, I'm bringing my salsa. And everyone's just like, dude, this is great. I fucking love it. What's this recipe? And I'm like, dude, I'll give it to you if you want. And then I ended up making a video because I was tired of people asking me. But then I just turned it into like a little comedy bit, you know, and then did it that route. And then like I'll be cooking up like omelets because I'm the king of the omelets. You know what I mean? So I'll just like warm up. Like my folks will cook like chicken or some bullshit like the night before. So I'll cut that up, throw some like veggies in there, saute them, put that off to the side, make my omelet, like do it that way. Make sure it's ready. Throw this sauteed shit in there, fold it over, and then just add like my personality to it. You know what I mean? Like just like then you throw that bitch in there, flip it like that, flip the pan onto the fucking plate, There you go. You got a fucking 5-star breakfast on Boozle. There you go, baby. That's all you need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. It sounds like you really enjoy cooking. Do you like cooking?
Oh, dude, I fucking love it. If I could be a cook, that'd be dope. I was actually gonna work over at what's that place? That place right side
Where at?
like close to the Walmart in Brawley on that curve.
Shit,
It's a little Mexican restaurant. It
Uh-huh.
used to be Mi Casa
Nanadoras?
Su Casa.
Nanadoras?
No,
No.
Mi Casa Su Casa. It's what it used to be. Now I think Chavelas. Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Yeah.
What you're talking about. Well, I mean, I've seen some of the stuff you cooked on Instagram and Facebook, and it looks good.
Yeah, dude.
You
Like-
really like using guacamole in a lot of your recipes.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love that guac. It's just so good.
That's the shit, man.
Yeah, dude. But no, like I love doing that. And then there's also a show on YouTube that I watch. It's Bert Kreischer, Something's Burning. And he'll have guests on, and then they just like bullshitting like how me and you are.
Uh-huh.
And then they'll just like, it's normally with comedians, and it's fucking hilarious.
Are they cooking?
Yeah.
Oh no, shit! I haven't. I love Bert Kreischer. I first heard about him when I saw his stand up for The Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's great. I see him a couple times on the Joe Rogan podcast and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
He's pretty funny, man.
He just put out a new stand-up special, which is dope. I watched it. I was fucking dying laughing.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Free promo for Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, no, we're over giving out promos for like dudes way bigger than us. Now I was saying, you do like putting a lot of your stuff on social media and everything. What do you think about social media? Like, are you big on that? Like,
I mean,
think it's bad for us?
yeah, dude. I need to get off of it, honestly.
Have you tried taking a break? I've actually took a month break, 2-month break.
Yeah.
I have never been more productive in my life. Taking
I
2
need
months
to-
off of social media.
I need to do that. Just fucking disappear.
Try it. It's
Because, like-
it's hard.
It's like every female is just like, oh, I don't fuck with none of y'all. I'm disappearing from Facebook. Blah, blah. I'm deleting my social media. Hit me up on my phone. Blah, blah, blah. I'm out.
I don't even say anything. I just fucking.
And
I'm
that's
off.
what I need to do. Because
Yeah.
I'll do that same shit. Like, I'm out. And just like, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, just don't delete them. Just deactivate them. You can even deactivate your Instagram. And what helped me the most, I usually do it. I used to be the guy who's like, I'm gonna fucking get off social media,
Yeah.
and I get off social media, but it's like for 2 days, 3 days. But the one thing that helped me the most was taking the application off my phone.
Yeah, that's what I need to
That's
do.
the big one.
Yeah.
It's not good for you, man.
I know.
Fucking
It's fucking horrible.
It's like the drug we can't quit.
And with me, like, the worst thing I do is, like, since I don't have, like, job or anything, I'm just living off my disability, fucking, excuse me. God
No,
damn,
it's cool.
dude.
I might edit that out, or it might still be there.
Who knows? Only the world will know. But, fuck, dude. The fuck was I saying? YouTube is, like, the worst thing for me. It's, like, I'll sit there and watch, like, compilations of, like, funny videos or
Oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
watch
That's
podcasts and
YouTube.
shit like that.
That's the new cable, man.
True.
The new
But-
free cable.
There you go. I know. I'm wondering how long it's going to take until they make everything YouTube premium.
I hope not.
That'd be-
YouTube's already fucked up enough as it is.
Yeah.
Can't put a single song on any of my videos. There's songs that I put back in high school in some of my videos, and these were like artists that weren't big yet. They went big, and now the videos are copyright flagged.
Damn.
And it's like what?
Dude.
Like the New Boys. When they did
Oh.
You're a Jerk.
But that shit blew up when you put it in there.
Yeah, it was blowing up, and they finally got a
Yeah.
record deal. So like maybe 3 years later, 2 years later, they actually had copyright strikes, no audio, and I was like, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
That's some horse shit, dude.
Yeah, no, tell me about it. YouTube's cool still, though. I mean, I still watch it all the time and everything.
Yeah. I love going back and watching, like, the old footage we used to do. Like, dude, that brought back, like, I remember you sent me a video, and it was, like, the Valley Rally or, like, just little demos that they were doing at Driscoll's. And I'm just being an idiot, like, skateboarding through the fucking drive-through of Starbucks. Hey, bitch, let me get a coffee. You know what I mean? Just being an idiot.
No, yeah, we used to do crazy shit. I'm surprised we got away with a lot of it. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, that one time where you filled up a Mountain Dew bottle at Circle K and you paid the lady in change.
I think it was an AM/PM. I paid for
Oh no, yeah, it was
a 20-ounce Mountain Dew, and I was like, "Hey, can I get a refill?" And she was like, "I don't give a fuck." And I was like, "Bet." I skated to the fountain drinks, filled it up with Mountain Dew, and I was like, "How much do I owe you?" And she's like, "Get the fuck out of the store." All right, bye.
You wanna know what? I was there for that. I don't think I filmed that though. Where did I?
You filmed it.
I looked.
You had to.
Yeah, I looked in the footage. I was there. I really don't remember. I think I did film it. I just don't remember it. Yeah, because I was during the Struggle Valley Rally, and I was in the middle of the game of skate. I actually competed that day, but I think I got knocked out early.
Yeah.
Man.
None of us were really like Leo, and
Yeah.
I think Martin was the best skater out of all of us.
Yeah, he was the best. But to be honest, I got into skateboarding because I didn't give a fuck about the competition. I just entered because it was something fun to do, and the chicks
true.
And the chicks would see me doing it. But honestly, skateboarding for me was always about being out with my friends, causing trouble, and
Dude, we thought we were the next fucking jackass.
yeah,
bro.
the delinquency and all that stupid shit was what attracted me. Like, I mean, the skateboarding was a big part of it. I was always practicing tricks. Martin was really good. That was his thing. But I just had so much fun having fun. You know, like it was different for me.
Oh man,
Well, for all of us.
dude, I wish I could fucking smoke in here.
Oh, dude, I know. I wish we could like light it up in here, but we can't.
I know. We got to worry about the baby.
We still got 15
Dude,
minutes.
dude, how's being a father? How has that changed your psyche at all, or like, is it just like, oh, I have like a tiny clone of myself?
You wanna know what? It's not as bad as everyone made it out to be before I even had a kid, or when I was when my girlfriend was pregnant. People would be telling me all the time, like, "Oh, don't have a kid, or you're gonna have a kid. Your whole life's gonna be over. You're not gonna be able to focus on what you want to do. Oh, there you go, kiss all your dreams goodbye." But I'm still doing a lot of things I like to do. I mean, I'm working like crazy, but I'm still like, for this podcast, for example. I mean, into all my film stuff, I still do it. It's harder. It's definitely harder to do it, but it's not impossible, and it's easy to see.
No doubt.
But having a kid's great. Like, he's so cool. Like, I hate kids, but I like mine.
Yeah, dude.
I hate other people's kids.
Dude, kids are cunts.
I mean, mine can be a dick too. He's an asshole sometimes. He can't even talk yet.
Why? What does he do that pisses you off?
I try to put the pacifier in his mouth. My girlfriend can do it, and he'll keep it in his mouth, or he'll shut up when she cradles him. I put the pacifier in his mouth. He grabs it, throws it to the ground, and cries at the top of his lungs. Maybe it's because I'm not home that much. Who knows?
Maybe.
But no, it's not that bad. Like, it's not that life sentence everybody makes it out to be.
No, that's dope, dude. And then one thing I always have to compliment you on is, like, even when we were in high school, you like handled your shit in school, everything else like that, and you would always do projects, like whether it was like editing videos or like doing a podcast or directing like short films or like little web episodes. Like, you were always like creative and artistic in that sense, and you just never gave up on it. A lot of people are just like, yeah, dude, I had a dream about doing music, but now I work at fucking Ralph's.
Oh yeah,
I
never
but now,
wanted to do that, dude.
but with you, it's just like you still work and you still have time for all this shit, and it's fucking amazing.
Like, here's the thing about me and all my art. I guess you can classify it as art and all things. I'm probably gonna be doing these things until like I'm old, man. Like, until my days are like numbered, because I don't know. It's my thing. Like, whether I try not to get big at it or not with it, it's just something I love doing. And maybe I will get big at it. Maybe when I'm like super gray.
I mean, no one
gray in the hair.
I don't think anyone consciously thinks like there's no one out here that's just like, I'm gonna do this because I love it. I'm pretty sure that's how it starts, but at the same time, if you're doing it and you love it, there's gonna be something that clicks over in your brain, like, how do I progress? How do I get better? How do I get paid doing this? You still have the love for whatever you're doing, but at the same time, like, why not make money at it? Because I'm good at it now. You know what I mean? I've been doing this as a hobby for so long. Might as well pursue it as a career.
See, that's what kills it, I think. Because a lot of people, you start off doing it for fun. And let's say someone else, for example, someone that's already famous, they were doing it for fun and they somehow caught on and they got famous. I think once you start trying to focus on the pay and trying to go big, that's when it stops getting fun for you and you can't progress. Because when you're having fun, that's when you progress more. It's like skateboarding, you know?
Yeah.
You're having fun learning the trick, but once you're like getting frustrated and stuff, because like, oh, I got to learn that trick. It's not, I'm having fun learning the trick. I have to learn this trick. That's when it stops getting fun and you just don't progress.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people lose sight of. Like, you just got to keep having fun with what you do instead of trying to go big with it. Like, I'm doing this podcast and stuff. I got all the equipment for it. Like, the whole time I was buying all this crap for it, and I was like, I did not have it and have in mind to like, oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna buy all this stuff and I'm gonna go big with it. And I was like, hey, I want to do a podcast. Like, oh, this will be cool. Oh, that'd be cool. Like, I want to get this.
Yeah,
and see
dude.
how that goes. But shit, man, it's
Yeah, and see, I feel that way like sometimes about like comedians as well. Like, I mean, one of the prime examples is like Kevin Hart. He's like big and famous now. You know what I mean? So like, it's interesting to see like I can't wait for him to put out like a new special or something. Just because like I remember Grown Little Man, which was his like first one, and it was like really relatable. You know what I mean? He was talking about everyday shit, and then even to this day, he still connects with people, but at the same time, he's like really rich. So you know what I mean?
I get you. Actually heard a story on him from Chappelle once. That his son liked him more. Like, oh shit, that's horrible.
Yeah, dude. Chappelle was my fucking...
Dude, Chappelle's the best. He's
Dude.
real as fuck.
Dude, my favorite comedians is either Dave Chappelle or Louis C.K. And I'm not Louis C.K. with the trouble he got into, all that other shit, you know. It kind of puts like a damper if you say that's your favorite comedian. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, aside from like what he did, like his work of art, like as far as comedy goes, that shit was fucking amazing. Like to this day, like I could put on any of his specials and just fucking
like
laugh
you
my
can
ass
just
off.
rewatch them.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Like when you got a comedian that you like that much, like I think Fluffy, I can watch him over and over again.
Yeah,
he's pretty funny. But shit, it's that time on the show.
Oh shit!
I gotta ask you.
Okay.
A couple. We do this so we can interact with a couple of our viewers. I go ahead and put questions on Facebook so you guys can ask and we answer. It doesn't matter what it is or how bad it is. So let me start with the first one.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. Stephen Gumpton.
Oh, you said Gumpton? He's gonna be pissed at that.
Sorry, Stephen.
Did you hear about that story?
What?
The grad night story?
No,
he's gonna be pissed off that I'm telling this.
No, go ahead and tell it. You should see his questions. This would be called getting even.
So one of the chaperones was telling us to be quiet or whatever, and Gumpton was still flapping his lips and like being an ass. He goes, Gumpton with an M, shut up. I need you to shut up so that way we can get in. He's like, my name's Gumpton. He's like, Gumpton. I don't care. He kept mispronouncing it just to get under his skin. They were going back and forth, and then he got in his face, and Gumpton got really quiet. And then I remember I was sitting next to Nick Fleischer, and I was just like, awkward. Nick just starts dying laughing. Dude, it was fucking hilarious. It was like one of those stories you had to be there. It doesn't sound that funny me saying it, but dude, it was fucking hilarious.
You hear that, Steven?
Oh shit!
I know your embarrassing story now. Let's get these questions out. Okay, so Stephen Gumpton wants to know, how does it feel to be on a pathetic talk show in a trap house?
Not a pathetic talk show. I'm fucking loving my time here, and I mean, fuck it, you got a trap house, son. Like you can
fuck it.
Just
moving that weight.
Moving that weight, son.
Damn, Steven. Right, next question we got from Sydney Hester. He wants to know worst movies.
Worst movies. Damn it. There's a lot of them. There's so many. And then there, like, I really like bad movies that are just like bad for the sake of being bad. Like, Birdemic is horrible, but it's so horrible that it's funny. And then, like, obviously you got like Sharknado and shit like that.
Oh my god, that's a horrible movie. Waste the budget.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah,
but dude, it made me laugh so hard. The first one I watched, because he's falling out of an airplane and he goes face first into a shark with a chainsaw. The shark lands on the beach and he cuts himself out. And I was fucking crying laughing. I wish I smoked weed, because I would have been fucking... It would have made it that much better.
Well, I think that goes for any movie.
Right? But worst movie as just like a serious movie, I would say any DC movie other than Batman with Christian Bale. Any DC film?
Wait.
Fight me, motherfuckers.
Are you talking about like any George Clooney? The Batman movies with George Clooney were bad, you think?
Dude, those were fucking horrible. Val Kilmer?
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen those movies in years. I saw them when I was a child, and they were great when I was a child.
But see, when you're a child.
Yeah,
see,
I
I didn't watch them till I was like older. I'm like, what is this garbage? You know what I mean?
Dude, I love Val Kilmer though.
And then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger as a...
Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze?
That was my favorite. I
Dude.
love Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Dude, horrible. Jim Carrey, I love him to death, but like the overacting in that, fucking horrible.
He made a good Riddler, but yeah, I get what you mean. It's Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey as the Riddler, yeah. And then he had, what was it? Tommy Lee Jones as fucking Two-Face. That was bad. Like, it was just... And then I'm talking more of the modern, like, DC movies. Like, Superman, straight garbage.
I don't like Superman anyway.
Wonder Woman. Like, their CGI is, like, so horrible. At least with, like, Marvel, like, you know it's fake, but it camouflages well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's a DC movie. It's a superhero movie. Everyone's going to like it regardless.
But see, Marvel's a superhero, too.
Mm-hmm.
But they're better with their CGI. It's not over the top.
No, I love
like,
Iron Man. Iron Man looks amazing. All
right?
the CGI when he's flying around and shit, it looks great. I guess, you know what? I've never seen DC movies because I don't like DC.
Dude,
I'm probably going to fuck up my audience, but I hate DC movies.
Same, fam.
I'm a Marvel fan.
There it is. Fuck all y'all.
Let's move on. Okay, so we got another question from Leo Chan. He wants to know your most deep embracing story.
Embracing?
Embracing. Probably embarrassing, but it says embracing.
God, you illiterate fuck.
what's your most
Dyslexia is a bitch, ain't it? Well, I'll tell you my most embracing story.
Oh, shit, okay, what's your embracing story?
The most I felt warmed and welcome. I'll let you know. I'm gonna get sentimental. Fucking, what was it? I had spinal meningitis, which is basically like you get super sick. There's like some fluid in your skull that builds up, and they gotta drain it through your spinal canal.
Oh, God.
Or spinal cord, some shit like that. I could be fucking that up. I don't know. But I had to get like a spinal tap, and they drain it from your spinal cord from your brain, but they have to stick this big ass fucking thing in your fucking spinal cord. And I remember my mom was hugging me, and I was like already in pain from just being sick. Like I was running a temperature, my whole body was sore. And then after 3 hours of like waiting in the hospital, they have to do the spinal tap, and I feel it go through my back and like through my bone, and I'm like, fuck! Like I'm screaming, and I'm like crying and shit. And then like I feel my mom's tears just hitting the back of my head. And even though like I was in pain, like that was the most heartwarming thing I've ever felt in my life.
Was it like the most your mom ever hugged you? Or what?
Well, no, she was just hugging me, but like the sense of like her tears hitting the top of my head is like she felt my pain.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds horrible.
It warms your heart though. Just listen to
damn it, Leo.
The love of a mother. There you go. Most embracing
story, Leo. I think the embarrassing would have been less.
It would have been funnier.
Hard on it.
But since Leo's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Good question, Leo. All right, so we got another question from Deborah Cervantes.
The missus.
The missus. Okay, out of me, Leo, Steven Gupton, Who would you fuck? Who would you marry? And who would you kill?
Okay. So,
God.
you're a beautiful soul. I want you to know that. And I want you to, like, just embrace that and know that. Gupton, longtime homie. Leo, longtime homie. Now, I got to break this down to where it makes sense. So, you, I'm probably going to fuck because I've never fucked a skinny bitch. Dude, I've made
Yeah.
love. I've made love to linebackers. Like, the women I pick or choose to date are just fucking huge. Anyways, so I got to get a thin mint in my life one of these days. And then Leo, he's pretty hefty. He's got a lot of tattoos that are sexy. You know, and I've seen it, like, he's got a lot of guns. I mean, Gupton's got all these things too, but Leo's just, like, more on that. Plus, Leo's a little thicker, so, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Something to cuddle up to. And then got to off Gupton, man. Sorry, Gup.
Oh, shit, Steven. Did you hear that?
No, he posted the answer. Like,
Yeah,
I saw it
that,
online.
dude.
He was like, oh, he'll probably marry me. It makes more sense. Fuck you. Don't assume what I'm going to do.
All right, next question. Manuel Mendoza. He wants to know, how do you fit all that ass in them jeans?
Normally, I got to hook the belt loops and just get it over my fat ass. You know, like the girls, like the thotties on Facebook, and they're trying to pull up their pants.
Oh, I've seen those videos. They're pretty
Even
cool.
girls with, like, flapjack ass are trying to do it.
Yeah, I've seen a video of the dude that just, like, helps
Bitch,
the
what are
girl.
you doing? Just yanks them up.
Pull their pants up.
You ain't got no ass.
I
What
know
the
how
fuck you
Bambi
doing
gets-
this shit for?
He gets dressed every morning. That's how Bambi is every morning.
Yeah, belt loops. Got to yank on them.
Next, we got Mike Hernandez. He wants to know why you don't love your friends and friends anymore.
He's
So
just
please.
salty because I'm moving to Lancaster this week. Well, Indio and then Lancaster. So he's a little sore. Mike, I love you. You're a cuck. I'm going to come in your ear. And yeah, that'll be my parting gift for you.
And last question, I'm going to go ahead and let Steven plug one more in because he's the homie. He wants to know, how's it feel to be homeless?
I'm definitely homeless now. I'm supposed to be moving in with him to Lancaster. After this podcast comes out, you got to post it, like, you got to wait until, like, Saturday or Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And that's when you can post it because I'll be living there, and then he won't. Maybe he'll kick me out. He's a dickhead sometimes. You got to play your cards right with Gupton.
Damn, Steven. We're
Just
throwing
kidding,
so
Gup.
much
Love you,
shade.
dude.
We're throwing a shitload of shade on Steven on this podcast.
Nah, I fucking love that dude.
Yeah, no, he's great. Steven, you're great. We're probably going to have you on the show next week when you're down here. And
Oh
Well-
shit, yeah, that is true.
well, it's been a great show so far for the first episode. It's glad to have you on, man.
I'm glad you had me, man. It was
Yeah,
fun.
it was
Fun as fuck.
Yeah, well, thanks for everyone for tuning in. Tune in next week. Go ahead, leave comments, ask questions when I post them on Facebook. You know, probably make the show a little more entertaining if you have a problem with it. But other than that, thanks for hitting the play button. Subscribe to the Sketchy Lounge YouTube channel, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Peace.